Oftentimes we are talking about how difficult motherhood is, but motherhood, just like everything else, has the good part. And the good part are that good, like from the first day you hold your baby into your hands and you smell that little person, your world and your life is changed forever. Forget the sleep deprivation and all that. There's just something naturally healing that comes with holding a baby. Like when you hold your child into your arms, all your worries flies away. Even if you just came out of a C-section, a fresh one, and you are low on medication, you still forget the pain. You forget everything. Anything that you ever thought about in this life, it's not worth it. Just looking at your child, you just melt. You're like, you know what? This is the life. Like, it's that kind of fulfilling, that like unconditional love, that genuine authentic love you can't explain, and if you haven't experienced it you can't understand it. So motherhood is good. It will challenge you and brings the best out of you. Like, you will learn so much about yourself, your personal growth. The extent you go to, you'll be surprised by how much your heart grows to accommodate this little person. You'll be constantly shocked of the abilities you have just within you to keep this person alive. The extent you'd go to, like, it's just amazing. And it's so natural that it's shocking. You see them holding them and they're so tiny. You're like, oh my goodness, what am I going to do with this little person? Trust me, you're going to figure everything else out. It's natural. You learn. Obviously, you're going to learn certain things, but some things are just maternal instinct. Like, once your maternal instincts kick in, oh my Lord. And watching your little person grow, like when they grow up, the first time you see that smile, the first time you hear that giggle, the first time they say mama or dada, oh my Lord, the first time they actually hug you, they hold your finger into their tiny hand. Oh my goodness, child, let me tell you, motherhood is nice. Okay, I know we're constantly, it's easy for people to talk about the negatives because they are also there, and I do not diminish that point at all, but there is the good things, like looking at this little person grow up, and you are the one looking after them, you are taking care of them, and they are growing from a day old, and then they are a week old, and then a month old, a year old, and you just watch them develop, progress, and grow gradually. You're like amazed. It's so beautiful. I've never seen anything like it, to be honest. And I feel like we should talk about this as much as we do the negative, so that people can actually know that motherhood is not only negative, there are good sides to it. You grow, as I said, and then the amount of unconditional love, and then the sense of community. You get to meet other people, and then you get to the sense of community that comes with bonding to your experiences. It's just beautiful. Just seeing, sharing your stories with other moms, relating. It's just so beautiful. Like, motherhood brings literally everything together. People come together and they unite uh, onto a good cause to raise their kids. And that is something so positive. Like, when you have those people, they will support you through and through. When you share your experiences, your stories, your milestones, and you can relate, and you talk to each other and you understand each other. Like, there's a sense of sisterhood that comes with motherhood, and that bond, it's one of the very few bonds that gives life, if you know what I mean. If you don't, well, if you're lucky, you'll experience it. If not, child, let me tell you, that sisterhood is everything. And then the other thing is watching your partner becoming the father, and you just see him gradually also growing in before your eyes. Like, you just see him transforming, just nurturing, loving. You see him playing. Like every time I stand and look at my husband playing with our kids, oh my goodness, there's nothing in this world compares to it. Like, I'm like, how? How is this my life? Like, there's absolutely nothing compared to it. It's that fulfilling. Like, it's everything. Nothing in this world can ever compare. I'm telling you. And then when you see your little kids sleeping, like every time the girls are sleeping, I'll just wake up and then just sit. Or when I'm up, because I normally sleep late, I'll be just there looking at them like, these are my girls. I look in hindsight because they say hindsight is 2020. When I look at how much I've grown ever since I became a mom, I've always been resilient because I grew up without a mother, but I've grown even more. Even when I thought I had nothing to give, I would still surprise myself because when my child needs me, regardless of how exhausted you are, you still push through your limit. Like you're just amazed by the amount of love, the amount of strength, the amount of resilience that resides within you. And even backed by the corner, your best foot comes forward. Like we should make it a thing to celebrate motherhood and what it brings actually. Like for me, it held a very big space. Like my kids filled a very big gap that was left by my mom. I just look at my kids and I'm like, this is the life. I wish moms could say this more because then people could understand that motherhood, I mean, you are raising the next generation. What more, what better way to serve humanity other than grooming the next generation? Come on, that's like the biggest job of all time. And people don't embrace this, they don't appreciate it, they don't acknowledge that, you know what? Moms are actually carving and nurturing the future into their own hands. We are the reason why the world progressed and ran on its axis. We did it. Okay, and I thought I should just talk about that for a minute. I'm like, you know what? Let's just pause and acknowledge and appreciate that motherhood has good things with it. My heart is overflowing. I'm like filled with gratitude of how much I've learned ever since I became a mom. I'm more independent than I ever was. I'm more passionate. I've grown personally, more patient than I thought I was. Like, I'm still learning, obviously, but I'm like, I've grown more patient. I've discovered myself. I'm now working on myself. Like, it motivates you to even get out of your way to do things that you wouldn't do otherwise because you have little people riding on it. If you're not doing it, they're gonna fall on your kids. You are forced into doing things even if you didn't want to do it, because you know what, you can't afford to have your kids go through those things. So you are working on yourself, you are building your legacy. You like get out of your own way and do things because you know you have some people who are counting on you. Oh my goodness. And thinking of being like, when you think of being lazy, is not an option. Like, I don't want my kids to fail. I don't want tomorrow when I encourage them, they're like, Mommy, but you didn't. So you are like doing things like, you know what? I have to get out of my own way to do things. I want to be the first role model to my kids. I want them to see that anything and everything is achievable in life as long as you do the work. Like it's basically life giving. I can't say that enough. I love motherhood. I love my kids. I don't understand how other people throw kids away. You know what? Let's not. Let me stick into my positive demeanor. I don't want to derail from that for a minute. I can't. Not right now. Challenges are there. I'm not going to lie, but there is growth and there's positive things that comes with motherhood. A whole lot of things that we don't appreciate. Let's also appreciate that, because like they say, whatever you focus on magnifies. So if you focus on the positives, they'll magnify. Maybe we should do that more, me included. All right, guys, thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next one. I'll see you tomorrow. Share this with a mom to be, or someone who aspires to be a mom one day. Let them know that there is the good part about motherhood that people don't talk about. that doesn't mean that there isn't anything positive about motherhood. Everything is positive. It's just that sometimes people are get locked up in this whole postpartum thingy that makes everyone wild because the hormones are raging. My hormones are still raging at this minute, 6 months later. But there's still the good to it too. All right. See you tomorrow. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe. Bye, guys.